Sometimes when you're out driving the back roads, you'll hit very interesting cities and you'll find a little speck somewhere that is very interesting, such as the ROXTON Drugstore Museum. Hey, hello, how are you? And welcome to Road Odyssey. I am Burke. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. I really do. And please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And let me tell you, my wife and I went to the ROXTON Texas City Drugstore Museum. It might look like a hole in the wall, but you'll be surprised. This place is wonderful. You want a cool little town to go drive out to on the back roads? Go to ROXTON. You will be surprised. It is fantastic. We were welcomed by 4 really great people, Jerry, Judy, Lou, and Cheryl. Here's Jerry and Judy, and then Shirley, Lou, and Judy again. They were fantastic. Served us root beer floats and gave us the rundown on the museum and everybody involved. It was wonderful. And I really enjoy sharing this with you. These little museums out in our country areas, whatever state you're in, man, visit these places. Find them. You're sitting around on your little weekend lazy chair. Get out of that death chair and hit the road. Get up, get in that car, hit the road, which is what this channel is all about, hitting the road and having fun. Go out to these little museums. You learn so much and you meet really great people. So let's look into this ROXTON City Drugstore Museum. I know you're going to like this. Here we go. ROXTON is in Lamar County, way up by the Red River. Let's look at the Google map. So ROXTON is surrounded by quite a few notable cities, not too far from Dallas and McKinney. And here again, surrounded by Bonham, Paris, Sulphur Springs, and Greenville. The primary roads you might use to get out there are on your left, 34, down south 24 and 19, north 82, and then locally it's in the crosshairs of 38 and 137. This is just to give you a quick idea. It's not the only museum around. You've got one down south off 24 in Cooper, and then just a little north of that, the Enloe Museum, which is really cool. And then there's several up in Paris, probably at least 3. And then over in Bonham, there's a couple over there as well. Here is ROXTON's City Drugstore Museum Facebook page. Just a shot of my Corvette sitting out in front of the building. Kind of give you an idea. Yes, it is a hole in the wall. It doesn't appear to be very large, but just wait. There's a lot to it. Just some shots out front of the windows and the front door, which will give you the times and what to expect if you're just driving out there randomly. I really wanted you to know that this has been recognized as a very fantastic museum, at least in the local communities. But as far as I know, I believe that they are also recognized by the state of Texas and are a member of a whole group of museums related to drugstores and things of that nature. While there was another drugstore many moons ago in ROXTON, this is an example of a well-preserved early 1900s drugstore with its pharmacy and soda fountain. This ROXTON City Drugstore Museum will take you back over 100 years ago when pharmacists mixed their medicines, when doctors officed in the back of the stores, and when a person could get a float with a smile at the marble soda fountain. The museum is free, but I would encourage you, before you go, make sure you've got some cash so that you can make a good donation. Furthermore, if you want to support the museum, consider buying a mug and or a t-shirt. Here's my wife sitting at a really cool table with Judy and Lou. Fantastic ladies, loved talking to these folks. Now we're beginning to get a good look inside this building, and I just wanted to let you see the ceiling. I love these old ceiling tiles in these buildings. They are fantastic. Probably when you first walk in, you're going to glance over to your right and see the soda fountain bar. This thing's incredible. It's original, and it's always been in this position. And I got strong-armed into posing for this crazy picture. On your upper left, there's a row of photographs of the original doctors and pharmacists. These cabinets were crammed full of wonderful artifacts, all the boxes, bottles, signs, and whatnot, all the things that will cure you and make you happy on a day-to-day basis. These were fantastic finds. Some of them donated from local areas, and even some of them came back from other cities that were, produced out of this shop. A closer inspection of the cabinets, you'll see these white knobs on the drawers, and they were just really pretty cool. Now, being a drugstore, pharmacy, and whatnot, it was full of all kinds of things for your daily needs. Namely, stuff for school, pens, batteries for your flashlights, camera, photography, shoelaces, and, all kinds of just really cool items. This is a pharmacy cabinet that's at the very rear when you walk into the main area. I'm scanning here on the right-hand side, looking at all the goodies and going towards the fountain. The fountain was very nice. It is, like I said, all original and functional. It is fantastic. Now I'm stepping around in the back on the right-hand side, and there's a bunch of receipts and books and accounting information there. That's an old refrigerator, gas refrigerator. And here's where they put together and mixed up all their concoctions. This was really cool. That's a little view, so if they're back there by themselves, they can see customers come in. There's the typewriter that they typed everything else, all your receipts and drug labels and stuff. Their main cabinet, scales, all the tools that they need, Bunsen burners, receipts, lots of receipts, bottles, chemicals, jars for prescriptions, labels for prescriptions, just all kinds of goodies and knickknacks there. Here again, there's a really cool spool cabinet and cabinet below it. There's that refrigerator that was really neat, big old safe, and just all kinds of artifacts right back through there. And here's a picture of the office desk. So we are getting ready to go over to the left-hand side of the building. And here we go, going down the aisle here on the left-hand side, looking at all the stuff that they have here. There again, there's the batteries and the pens and school supplies and stuff like that. There's just all kinds of cool knickknacks right through here. And as you turn the corner, there's the squeaky screen door that's been there forever. Some more certificates. And as you keep walking, that is a wall with photographs of the pharmacists and the doctors. And that is a cannonball safe. Really cool item there that they really did use forever and forever. More really cool items here that you might need on a day-to-day basis. And this is the optometrist office, so you can get your eyes fixed up here
and just a plaque of people that had made donations. So really cool office, have all kinds of really neat tools and gadgets. So here's where they have their cabinet full of, the different lenses and things. There's a certificate right up there, and some crazy decorations. But this was a neat, tidy little office. And there's your chair. There's another cabinet with stuff. Here's some more lenses and things. I mean, Lord, they had tons of items here. That was a electric backlit eye exam. Another paper eye exam chart there. So pretty cool stuff. And I move out back in the hallway. We're getting ready to go into the office. So back in here, a bunch of books. A lot of this stuff was donated from Honeygrove. And there's your doctor's tools, things to chop you up and put you back together. And that is the father and the mother of the original doctor and pharmacist there. Another certificate. And this was just a really nice, it's a small office, but it's very nice. That's the desk that they've had forever and ever, and the original doctor's certificate. So just really, really awesome stuff. Now here again, there are the doctors. So you can learn all about them. Really cool people. And then there are the pharmacists.
I thank you so much for watching this video and considering getting up, getting out, visiting these museums, visiting the people, interacting, learning about our past and our history. This is really, really cool stuff. And the more you do it, the more you understand your own past and what's going on in the world. So please give ROXTON City Drugstore Museum a visit, donate. They could use the money to keep this place up. And if you live in the area, they could really use help for maintaining and just inheriting this place as a caretaker. So with that, relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.